he's a good man, Savannah.
You had to do it for me to make my
A
own
good
here.
man. He just in a bad situation and he trying to get out of it. As an artist, I know how to live on any kind of money.
Ooh,
And that's a good thing. You
that's
know, so when I got to play it close to the chest, no problem. When I can splurge a little bit, I'll treat myself. But when we're disciplined.
yeah,
And our parents and grandparents taught us how to make something out of nothing.
absolutely. Sure
So,
did.
so we still do that.
I learned a lot from my grandmother. And even I went to Prairie View A&M University and we even marched for our right to vote. And I think that was like in 2005. And that was crazy to me. It's 2005.
Yeah.
And we're in an all white county. And because we're students, they don't want us to vote. And I was like, we're marching. Like we're literally marching 8 miles. This is, and my grandma was like, watch out for the Ku Klux Klan and watch out. I'm like, but what is 2005? So I have paid so much homage to you all for paving the way.
And you know what? I was telling our director for One Battle After Another, I said, you guys are making a movie about the revolution.
Yes.
I've lived it. I'm a warrior to this day because I've experienced segregation and bigotry. I've experienced all of that. And I found a way to take the high road.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a way to stand for what I believed in. And it's still going on because it's interesting in this movie. They have the Christmas Club.
Yes.
A Klan in suits.
That's all it was.
That's all it was. And so it was great being able to share with them. That's when I tell Leonardo, baby, you're not qualified. You know what I mean? To be with my daughter because she
That's a whole lot of you. And I said, Grandma Minnie is not for the. I said, she's not.
Huh?
I said, you were not for the weak in this movie.
No. And I'm setting it up. Okay, this is what we got to do. And I was trying to keep him for him to leave the baby with me. But I didn't understand the whole dynamic, So Regina Hall's character was helping him. And it's amazing. Her name is Deandra in the movie.
Yes.
My son, who I adopted at 55 years old, is named DeAndre.
Oh,
there were a lot of similarities. And the day I started shooting was the day my grandson was born, Dorian.
Oh, wow.
So, art imitating life.
Yes.
Yeah, girl. But it was a great experience. I chose to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, all of the women in the movie said that they're standing on my shoulders. So they understand what I've had to go through.
Absolutely.
And so that now they would make the money that they should. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
And that the opportunities would be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
They are all feeling fierce. Regina Hall is fierce. She's been fierce. Oh. Chase the Baby is our breakout star.
So good. Yeah.
Woo! And Miss Teyana Taylor, my grandbaby.
It's her season right now.
Oh, and people think, it's like anything else. People think when we have a breakthrough that is overnight. No. Mm-hmm. Miss Thang has been working 20 years. Choreographer for Beyonce's videos. She's a choreographer, a dancer, a singer. Because I found out when I told my son and his girlfriend that I was going to be working with her, he said, oh my God, that's our favorite. We got a favorite song of hers that we love. And then for her to break in, I saw 1,001 Nights. I had to see it because I needed just to see what kind of chops this baby had. This baby has natural chops.
Yeah.
This ain't coming from Carnegie Mellon or Yale. And I'm not knocking at Juilliard. All of that is fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting. And it reminds me of myself because when I was a biology major in college, I went to one of the HBCUs. Maryland State is now University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Yeah.
And uh, like I said, I was a biology major, but I started doing theater while I was there. And then the light bulb went on for me. And folks said, well, why didn't you play it safe? I said, I did. I gambled on Starletta.
And if you're just now tuned in, we have acclaimed veteran actress. I absolutely love her. She's been from Broadway to the big screen. You've seen her on Waiting to Exhale, Big Mama's House, and now the Oscar Award nominee movie. Oh my gosh, one battle after another, 13 Oscar nominations. Miss Starletta DuPois. And how are you doing?
I am blessed. I'm doing great. It's a wonderful time. And I've enjoyed or am enjoying 54 years in this business. I started in the 70s going to New York to study.
Wow.
And my study there was like, on the job training as opposed to coming out of a performing arts college. I did theater in college, but like I said, but mine was but I was blessed to work with some of the most unbelievable actors. I was in Tall Cotton before I even knew what time it was, and then the writers, and then being able to go to Broadway with Richard Wesley's play, Mighty Gents, and get nominated alongside Morgan Freeman.
Tony Award, yes.
And then to work with all of these unbelievable people. One actor, Robert Duvall just died, that I did Convicts with. And James Earl Jones was my husband.
Wow.
And I just smile because he's been my husband and he's been my father.
Isn't that something? That's a dynamic.
That's a dynamic. And another piece, and Denzel's mom and Ricochet, Jack Nicholson. I mean, I can, Cicely Tyson. Oh my God. We did a movie called Road to Galveston, and I played her 91-year-old blind girlfriend. And she was so kind and generous to me because, they age you up.
Yes.
What they think you would look like at 91. And she saw stuff peeling around my, some of the latex was peeling away from my mouth. And she stopped everything, said, no, y'all got to fix this baby, get her straight.
Oh, I love
her, Ruby D, Ossie. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson, we did piano lesson.
Yeah.
Initially on its way to Broadway. I've just really been blessed, to train and grow up with all these wonderful people. And I'm loving what I do. And so, like I said, I gambled on Starletta. And I'm still swimming in the water, so it's okay.
You're swimming on top too. You're Olympic swimming is what you're doing.
I'm a lifeguard and a scuba diver.
I love it. Like, what do you credit to your longevity? Because 84 years old? I don't see it.
85 in July. I credit, the first entity I have to speak on is God making a way for me. And my grandmama telling me, one, that education was going to be my way out. And then what I'm putting inside this temple is important. And forgiving folk. Forgiving folk for everything. You know what I mean? So that I'm not wearing it or you don't see it. Because you can't, I hope, not see all that I've had to go through in my life. My mom left when I was 2 years old. My grandmother was my saving grace, always. And she told me education was going to be my way out, whatever I chose to do. Yeah. And she was right. Because this way I could choose the direction I was going. And then I'm also one where I was on my way back to Broadway with a piano lesson, and my dad had cancer, and his girlfriend asked me if I would come home.
Mm.
And I was at a crossroad.
Yeah.
I could choose to go on to Broadway, and I would have been rich and famous, because my wonderful colleague who did take it to Broadway did Law and Order for 18 years and now is on Chicago Med, Epatha Murkison, wonderful actress.
Yes.
But there's a scripture that says, honor thy father and thy mother, that your days would be long.
Yes.
And there's a period. It does not say if they were good to you or none of that. And both my mother and father needed to see what unconditional love looked like.
Mm.
So I went home for 2 years. And there was a pause because the doctors gave him 6 months, and God and love gave him 2 years. So one pause, I was able to go to New Orleans and do the movie with Robert Duvall and James Earl Jones, movie called Convicts. They're playing a lot of Robert's films now.
Yes.
Then I was able also to do Fences, August Wilson's Fences in Philly another time. So it was like God showing me it's not over, Starletta. And I tell anybody, any dreams you have, don't give up on them. It's never too late. You're never too old to do anything you want to do. And the only person that stands in the way of your dream is you. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people telling you you can't do that. People thought I was crazy. You're not going to go to med school and you're going to be an actor. Are you serious? I said, yeah. And then people would say, well, you have a degree. Why are you struggling? I said, I'm not struggling. I'm living my best life. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to deal with the challenges that will occur. Because once I was nominated for a Tony, when I came out here to Los Angeles, I was supposed to be able to get a series. But because I was a woman of color, just being nominated would have gotten me a series. That didn't happen. So I just kept trudging along, and hopefully that all of you that have seen my work love it.
We do.
A legacy of beautiful work and work that you can respect this artist, and that you've seen me disappear in becoming these women. And so I'm at peace. That's another thing that helps me to keep it all going. Money allows you to, of course, pay your bills and have things that you would love. But I've heard, that I've listened to people who were billionaires, and they were saying or have said money didn't bring them happiness. And then you can see what's going on now. These people are making money left and right. Folks are making money while they in office and have been making money. And they actually think, like Tutankhamun, King Tut, that they can take this mess with them.
Sure do.
There's no Brinks truck or a hearse. Or a U-Haul behind a hearse.
Not at all.
And even if you don't believe in God, karma is a bee. What goes around comes around. So that's why when God tells us that vengeance is his,
yes, it is.
Some people, well, you find out. I can love people with a long handled spoon, meaning, hi, how you doing? And stay out of their way.
My grandma used to say that all the time. Yes.
Yeah. And you forgive folk, and you're not forgiving them for them. You're forgiving him for yourself. So you're not burdened with that, because hatred and bitterness and unforgiveness will kill you. And nobody's worth you leaving here. I mean, we're going to leave here, but they're not worth leaving over some garbage that, they've been spewing. So, yeah.
We don't want to expedite the process. Let me tell you. So, yes.
No. What is it? Yes. I think it was what I said. I ain't trying to, rush myself out of here
By
because of
by
my
no means.
God can take me he can take me whenever he wants me. I just not trying to rush him
Yeah, absolutely
on
not.
whatever I'm doing or not doing. And I'm here to be a blessing, especially
Mhm.
now. It's amazing because we're all discovering as we get older that wisdom comes with age.
Yes, it does.
I look back and choices, and now as I look at them, I said, okay, Lord, I see why this mistake, that, whatever, it was preparing me for now because it'll be my job as an elder to tell other young folks, baby, you don't have to, that road you don't have to go down. I'm not telling you what to do. I just want to give you some options. I can now, and also as an elder, for me to be transparent. I've made mistakes, I call them. And I just say, look, that's why I really am interested in speaking to young people in the colleges and high schools and universities, because I've experienced a lot of stuff. And I'm not ashamed to say to you, this is what I did. And the one thing you can say is, wow, this is God took her from point A to point Z.
Right.
She turned stuff around. She didn't have to make the same mistake over and over and over again. So it's amazing, this life, and so much that we need to share. Like when I was little, I could see the bully. Now it's on social media.
Yes, it
And
is.
our young people are killing themselves.
This recently happened. Yes.
Oh yeah, my great nephew last Valentine's weekend died of an overdose of some depression medications he had been on, because he had been traumatized, and my niece became his guardian, her and her husband, and we just tried, in therapy we tried whatever we could to just turn this around. The good part was I know where he is.
Yeah.
While he was at school, a high school I went to. Oh, that's another story I'll tell you. He got baptized, and he it was accepted in a number of colleges, and different things will trigger our kids.
Yes.
We have to be able to listen. Remember, I know when I was growing up, it was parents would say it's my way or the highway.
Yep.
That's not working now, because they will tune us out.
Absolutely.
And I adopted, like I said, at 55 years old, a 4-year-old, my son, angry, and rightly so, because they don't ask to come here. And if you don't want them, our kids are so smart. And we were, I used to wonder, well, what did I do that, my mother didn't want me?
Right.
But she had a dream. And back in the day, women, our place was steps back. And so she ran to her dream. And I understood it as once I was grown, you know what I'm saying? But as a little girl, but thank God for my grandma.
Yep.
Thank God.
Gems. Yes, they are. Ooh,
They hold us down. They have our backs. In Philadelphia, I'm not even supposed to have an education, much less this doctorate and masters and stuff like that. I have to laugh because kindergarten to 9th grade is 10 years. Starletta went to 9 schools. I don't know any of those folk in Philly. My grandmother sent me to a 7-day Adventist boarding school. Pine Forge Academy was a lifesaver for me. 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Plus, I was taught by people that looked like me.
That's major factor, yes.
Oh, yeah. Harlem Hospital School of Nursing. Taught by people that looked like me. Maryland State. people that looked like me. And then our professors told us that we needed to be 3 and 4 times more prepared just to be on an equal playing field in the marketplace. So this DEI had nothing to do with us. Every job I've ever had, I was overly prepared.
Every time.
And nobody gave us anything. So y'all talking about the wrong folk. Talking about, folks were given jobs. And it's still like that. But it's something that we just say, okay, this is how this is. You can have a pity party, or you're going to say, what am I going to do about it? I'm going to survive. I'm going to overcome, and I'm going to blossom in spite of this and because of what y'all doing. Look at all of the inventions and stuff we've given this world, still giving them.
We're amazing people.
I found out that the sister, she discovered the cure for leprosy.
Ooh.
Somebody else got the credit. Well, it's just like this Boston school teacher talking about he invented the cotton gin.
Oh.
Only somebody that has picked cotton and know you got to be careful, or else your little fingers, will bleed, and you cannot have blood on the cotton ball and the boll weevil. Only somebody knowing that and was doing that invented it. But you can't erase us. I don't care if you get credit, because when you think of it in the scheme of things, everybody knows that's ridiculous.
That doesn't make any sense. That's why I did it twice. Like, what?
Right. And you can look around everywhere and see what we've invented to this day. Our GPS, the robotic arm in the space. And then remember, with Hidden Figures, I'm an AKA Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority.
I love you, Mr. DuPois. I'm a Delta, but so I still love
now
you.
You my baby sister. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you are my baby sister. It's all good. But I was so happy that Taraji and the other ladies took Hidden Figures and made a movie out of it, because John Glenn said he was not going into space unless these Black brilliant mathematicians did the calculation. And all they had to go through, what those folk took them through.
Yes.
We're fierce.
Always have.
See, I ain't mad at nobody. When I know who I am, y'all can't touch us.
We've been brilliant since day one. And that's
well, we gave the world its mathematics. They still trying to figure out the pyramids. How they put them together. And when I have young people of color talk about, I can't do math, I said, baby, you better go on back. Your folks designed this.
Yes.
They were doing eye surgery in Benin and other places in Africa, and inventing other things, and how industrious we are. Ooh. Remember how we would have quilts on the line?
Yes.
Telling you how you gonna get north, right into people's face.
Had no idea.
Child, we're brilliant. Brilliant. And then the babies talk about they started rap. I said the signifying monkey, last poets, because even in our movie, they hear that the revolution is not going to be televised.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all going back. That's what we need to do. And
yes.
So we're the preamble to rap.
You absolutely are.
Yeah. So you all think y'all started something? Y'all better go back and sample, you know what I mean, some of this poetry that's been out here. That's fabulous.
Learn your heritage. I think we need to learn to go back and respect where we came from. There's a comment that gets me all the time, said we are not our ancestors. I said, no, we are not our ancestors. We're not as strong. We're coming in a space that they have given us because they sacrificed, because you sacrificed. We're able to say that, and we're able to do things that y'all weren't do. But oh no, we're not as strong as our ancestors by no means.
And the thing of it is, I'm glad that my DNA is of them.
Woo, come
That's how
on.
I can manage today
Come on.
with all of this. And I can manage it with love because, baby, when our first lady, Dr. Michelle Obama said, when they go low,
We go
we
high.
go high. And humility is a place of strength. Humility will set you free. Pride will keep you in bondage. So
you said something earlier that you've been taking the high road.
yeah,
And you've been taking it. Sounds like you've been taking it since day one.
I've had to take it from day one because I have a picture of myself at 2 years old. And at first, when I looked, I was kind of looking around like that. And I said, wow, I was looking like, what can I get into? And then as I thought about it, the Holy Spirit let me know you were trying to figure out how you were going to survive because your mama had just left. How were you going to survive whatever was going to happen next? And I know I'm an old soul. You know, some of our little babies that we see right now, how intense they are. We got old spirits in us.
Yeah,
and that's a good thing.
It is.
That's surviving. That's a survival.
It always has been. And then you take all of this that you've been through, and then we see it in your roles, like Grandma Minnie on One Battle After Another. Because I said, oh, Grandma Minnie is something else. She is playing no games.
No, and when they leave, and that was like improvisation, even some of what I was saying to Leonardo. I said, traveling grace, baby. Oh my God. You know what I mean? And I don't know if our director at the time, somebody must have pulled his coat because I'm saying traveling mercies. I need the Lord to protect y'all wherever y'all going.
Yeah.
Since you can't leave the baby here with Gamma. And it just spontaneously came out of my spirit. He's a very sweet and humble person too. Leonardo.
Leonardo, oh.
Yeah. And then of course Benicio del Toro, that man is so funny. A Harriet Tubman situation in this movie. This movie is straight out of the headlines.
Hello. Yeah.
That Underground Railroad.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm rooting for sinners. And I'm rooting for us.
Absolutely.
But I'm seriously rooting for sinners because when you watch the movie, you see our history. I know some folks in the church are saying, I don't want to deal with it because it's vampires. The way they work them vampires, boo.
Hello.
Doing an Irish jig. Ryan Coogler is so brilliant. My prayer, if I have a wish list, I want to work with him. And I almost with the first Black Panther, but I had kidney stones. Oh. And I couldn't even audition. And the elder that did, she was 95, I think, at the time.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
Sent her tape in. She was beautiful. She lived another 3 years. So that meant her and her heirs could benefit from, because it made so much money, could benefit from her being in the movie. And I believe everybody and everything has its place and time. So I'm just asking God, let me hook up with him now, because one thing I've seen in all of these award shows, Sinners is there. Everybody that's speaking is up there with him on that stage.
You're right. It's going to be like this. When that casting agent came to see you for One Battle After Another, that's how it's going to be with Ryan Coogler.
Yeah. And that's never happened.
Oh, that's a blessing.
He came to my house. And this is the first year that casting directors are being nominated. So Cassandra, she's been nominated, I think, for the Critics' Choice. I know for the Golden Globes. I know for the Oscars. Might have been for the Well, no, not for the actor awards, but that was amazing too. See, God's favor, favor ain't fair.
Mm.
I wasn't at the Actors Awards trying to get a ticket to the Oscars, but I don't need to be there if that's not in God's will. Because let me tell you, the Actors Awards, which I didn't see last week, people were calling me from all over the country. And one of my play nephews, Paul Jackson Jr., brilliant guitarist, he was there working. And when they pulled it up for Leonardo, what scene did they pull up was him and I.
That's the scene right there.
I said, Lord, look at you.
Yes.
Because people were asking in the place, well, where's Starletta?
Yes.
Grandma Minnie. So you just do what you have to do and let God do what he does best. That's what I can say to you. You know, I went on back, and after I was already working, went to get my master's at UCLA. And we just did a short film, another thesis film, Ruby's Heart, that's circling the various film festivals now. And because it's important, it was her thesis project. So this lady I play is so different from a lot of ladies you see me. And we'll do it as a full-length feature at some point. But Oba Babatunde and Angela Gibbs and Dawn Lewis. And so we've won festivals. We were just in the Pan-African Film Festival. And, you know, we'll be going submitted to everywhere else. So I'm encouraging everybody. We have stories inside that we need to tell. I know I need to write mine, put it on tape.
Yep.
Because you look back and you wonder how you got to this place. And it was only God's grace. I know that. And mercy and me listening. Because I've been places where I shouldn't have been. And the Holy Spirit told me, you need to leave right now. I'm talking about being in New York. Starting, you know, my journey as an actor. And green, you know what I mean? I don't know the nightlife and all of that.
Yeah.
But I know this. When I hear it's time to go,
I'm out.
And when I left, the place got busted. I said, you know what? I'm good. So I'm paying attention now is what I'm trying to say.
That's obedience, though, and that's major.
Oh, yeah. And with going home to take care of my father, there's a scripture saying obedience is better than sacrifice.
Ooh, and it's not until you live it do you really understand that verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing because he needed to see, I'm my dad's firstborn. He needed to see what unconditional love looked like. And however it was when I was coming up, like you see, I moved around a whole lot.
Yeah.
He needed to see part of his DNA is in me, and I love him. And God said, go home and care for him. And I remember saying to him, I don't remember you hugging me or telling me you love me. He said, I kept a roof over your head and food in your stomach. And I looked in his eyes. That's all he knew. So I made sure I told him I loved him, and then he would say it. But before he died, he would tell me, I love you. I'm so proud of you. So healing came on both sides. Yeah. He got healed and he went on home to be with the Lord. I've got some of my healing is because not only did I forgive, but I loved. Yeah. And that is so important. You can't beat it. People will say, well, it's not worth it. It's not worth it not forgiving somebody. And I left my husband with the clothes on my back. I'm not afraid to lose everything. Because guess what? I can start fresh at 85.
Ooh, that's strength.
Just stuff, baby. We're not taking this stuff with us.
Ooh.
Enjoy it. It's rented to you
Mm.
anyway. God has blessed you to have whatever it is. And when you close your eyes, you have somewhere to go. That would be my hope for everybody in prayer.
Amen. Amen to that.
Somewhere else to go, and you starting a whole new life where you don't need none of this. I don't care how cute it is.
You, you are preaching to us, especially during Women's History Month. Is this some women who need to
Right,
hear this? Okay.
it is Women's History Month. Oh yes, baby.
Yes.
Because I've learned that. And I think of a colleague of mine, Jennifer Lewis, wrote in her book, she put all her business in the street. If you tell folk whatever it is you've done or been, they can't blackmail you.
Ooh. Ah. Oh, there it is. Miss DuPois, when is your memoir coming? When we getting yours?
Lord have mercy. Well, I'm going to say it like Cicely said, because hers is Just As I Am. Marley Gibbs's just came out.
Yes, I saw
Never too
it.
late. I just need to start talking it.
That's it.
And I'm so glad, you don't have to do it longhand anymore or even type it. You can speak into your microphone. One good thing about AI, it can, edit and
Okay.
see if you like what you've said. So it's coming. Yeah, it's time. And then in October, you all know about Bass Reeves, the bounty hunter.
Yes.
And the first Black Marshal. Well, there is a animated series about Bass Reeves. And Auntie Starletta is playing Ella Yellowtail, a Choctaw Indian Black woman who has special powers, Lord of the Ring powers, that Mithril. And back in history, when people needed to have a prosthetic, like their arm, they needed to replace the arm or legs or limbs, they used Black people as guinea pigs.
Ooh.
Well, Miss Evers Boys, I did that play, the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
Henrietta Lakey, you know what I mean? The list goes on. But even with those atrocities, we were able to get things done. So with this, I can fix your limb, and well, you'll see when it comes out. It
Can't
comes out.
wait to see that. Oh, this is Black. Okay,
So
I love
it's
it. Black
like, yeah,
superpower.
so it's like a voiceover. It's a voiceover, and I want to see with AI how they frame you. You'll be able to see it, so you'll see
Right.
how they either from my voice or likeness, what I'll look like, what Ella Yellowtail looks like. I had so much fun doing that. So you see it, you always have things to do. And I'm open to learn new things. The little girl in me is still running around.
Yeah.
And that's probably why you see the joy and the peace in my eyes and stuff.
Oh,
Listen.
the beauty in your skin, the cheekbones, everything.
Yeah, and the water is fine. People, yeah, I see that. I let my white hair grow out. I earned that white hair when I adopted my son. It wasn't easy, okay? And so I stopped dyeing my hair, and now I see the young people dyeing their hair, wearing white and gray wigs.
Yes, you are. That platinum gray. They are
You know
all.
what I'm saying? And I'm telling everybody, and then folks don't want to get old. I said, well, what is the alternative?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, the water is beautiful up here. Everybody ain't making it up here.
Ooh, it's a flex, as the people say to get older. It says the young people say it's a flex to get older.
Yeah, when they do this. Yeah. What does this mean? Mean it's all right?
Like clock it.
Huh?
I think it means like clock it.
Clock it. Well,
Yeah.
you see, I'm trying to stay relevant.
You are really
relevant. And one of the things in Waiting to Exhale,
my favorite scene of yours, but yes. Good man.
And I hear that line. That's the one line in that movie that you hear. I've heard it over 1,000 times.
It's iconic. We in my friend circle, it is all day long. It is it is iconic line. And you were so intentional with. He's a good man. You were so intentional with it.
And if you read the book, they were boyfriend, girlfriend in high school. They go away to college. He messes around and get this girl pregnant. Well, they both got each other. I mean, yeah, she got pregnant. And so he marries her. And he's still trying to. One of the things I would say as an elder, y'all don't want to be a side piece.
We don't want to be. We want to be the
Or
man.
they used to say the other woman.
No, we don't.
Our self-confidence has to be to a place where we hold folks accountable. And another expression the kids have said they not thirsty. Yeah, I'm not. No. Now, how do I know all of this? I've been there, did that, got the t-shirt and the hat. And if I had loved myself as God loves me during the time, I wouldn't have went for it.
Ooh.
And he left. My boyfriend did leave. But so much had gone under the bridge, so much water under the bridge, I was done. Chances I took. Humiliations. We're better than that, ladies. And we need to set a bar where who God has for us, he'll bring it.
Yeah.
And we deserve the best. That's why my baby Whitney said, look, you marry him. She cussed me.
She cussed you completely out. Then she called back and apologized, but she did cuss you completely out.
Apologize. Oh, I could have clutched my pearls. Miss Thing cussed me to a fare thee well. But she was right. Because what she said was true. She deserved something better than that. And that's what made another thing that made that movie so beautiful, because Angela's character, remember when she was, was it Wesley Snipes?
The beautiful part when she met him at the hotel. Oh, they were at the conference.
And they were laying down,
my favorite,
side by side,
and they're all brown. And
yeah,
like, oh baby, yeah.
And but side by side, he was there to comfort her. She was there to comfort him. Yeah. So the intimacy that we think is not us all, jumping in the bed, but we could be in the bed and just cuddling and loving on one another, comforting one another. Also, Auntie Star has a dream of a TV series where you have Golden Girls meets Sex in the City, meets Girlfriends, meets Harlem.
Ooh,
a lot of us are older and we're calling it Silver Sneakers. So we're just trying to get the funding now. We got all of the budget. We got all different people that, we're hoping that will be these 4 or 5 friends, because they all they grew up together, went to college, and now a lot of them are widowed. Yes. And it's beautiful. So you see, I'm still dreaming.
I love it. Your dreams are coming into fruition. That is a void. I don't think we have anything like that. Oh my God. I can't wait for that to come out.
And I get to have a boyfriend.
Oh, excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? Grandma is she ain't dead.
Gotta have a life too.
Okay. Mom is not dead. Auntie is not dead. Okay. And there are beautiful brothers out here who have either are widowers or divorcees or what, so forth and so on. So, right. I think we have something beautiful, and I think we will be get funded.
Yes.
So we've done, everything, and we're going to shoot it in New Orleans.
Oh, y'all gonna party now. Hold on, I'm gonna see y'all on Bourbon Street. Y'all gonna have a little bit too much fun with this filming.
Yeah, because you know what? In the French Quarter, every single block, you have some kind of artistic endeavor going on.
You do.
I saw an Asian woman playing the blues on a violin. I said, you know what?
You, there's nothing like New Orleans culture. I don't.
Woo, booby, and the food, baby.
Woo!
And charbroiled oysters, everybody like etouffee and all that and all that. And it's wonderful.
It
Food
is.
is fierce. In fact, Robert Duvall took me across the Huey B. Long Bridge to a Szechuan restaurant, and I had Szechuan alligator, and it was good.
Good. Okay.
Well, if it's in the sea, I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay. You are a risk taker. That's why you are today. So I don't even know why I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, I'm like Mikey. I'll try it.
He said, I'll try it.
I'll try it at least once.
You have been a joy. I can literally talk to you all day. You have been a joy to talk to. I'm ready for your memoir to come out because we need it. Anybody in the media field, entertainment, acting, we all need to know your story. And I love how you're transparent because sometimes, our elders, they're not as transparent with their stories. And so I'm just loving all of this. I'm gonna take this with me into 2027.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping, like I said, I've been talking to some people there because you got a number of universities there and HBCUs and other
Mhm.
schools. So I'm hoping that I can come back to Atlanta,
Yes.
come back there to work in whatever projects, but also to go to the various schools because older people, we can act like we never made mistakes or we never did anything wrong. And then we're so judgmental and, oh, yeah, I should do this. Da-da-da-da. Look at it. She looks bad. Please judge that you're not judged. That part.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
So, yeah, I look forward to having an opportunity to come back. It was wonderful with MobileCom.
Yes, and you were honored in
That's,
MobileCon. That is amazing.
yeah, that
Deservingly so.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's good getting your flowers while you can smell them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Ugh,
it's great.
I
But
love it.
it's enjoy talking to you,
I
girlfriend.
have enjoyed talking to you, Miss Starletta DuPois. You have, like I said, you've dropped so many gems for Women's History Month, just in general. And we are going to be rooting for you when you get your ticket. You get your ticket. We're going to root for you at the Oscars. 13 nominations for one battle after another. And again, Grandma Minnie was nothing to play with. She was serious. And we could tell it came from the heart and it came from generations of our ancestors that spoke to you. So thank you so much. Are you on social media?
Yeah, I'm on
How do we follow you on social media?
I'm on Facebook, and
Oh,
somebody put me up on Instagram, and I think the younger folks are they need to put me up on TikTok or
yeah.
something because I need to be the one saying you're a good man,
Yeah, you need to be.
dogs and cats and babies and stuff. But I want to say something to you about Prairie View. My pastor, my former pastor, Dr. E.V. Hill,
Mm,
had gone to Prairie View, and I've been there.
yeah.
I'm trying to think, maybe years and years ago, I might have spoke, but all of our HBCUs spawn unbelievable folks to carry the torch forward. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us choosing to be taught by people that looked like us, because I know when I was a young girl, I would have people tell me, you need to get a trade because you don't have the aptitude. How did they know? They didn't even know me
Yeah.
to do anything else, to go to college. And they would tell us that. And that's why we had to have grandparents and other folks saying to us, please. My brother and I were the first ones in our family to graduate from college. He went to Norfolk State and then to Harvard Law School.
Right.
I went to Maryland State and then to UCLA,
Yes.
get a master's. And then my school, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, AKA Maryland State, honored me with this honorary doctorate of humane letters.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's nice. That was a wonderful surprise too. And I support my school, I'm sure as you do. It's important to give back. It's important that our young people have books. It's important if there's any kind of way we can help them with their tuition. You know, again, we're not taking anything out of here.
Right. You're
And
right.
what our legacy should be is that, like Mahalia, if you can help somebody along the way,
Yeah.
then your living is not in vain.
Ooh, that's it.
That's it.
And that's it right there. Thank you so much, Miss Starletta DuPois. I appreciate you again. You
But
have made my, and again, yes, you do need to get on TikTok so you could be trending and being the one to say, so you're a good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
yeah, because babies, dogs, cats, babies, everybody say
Everybody
that.
said it except the one who made it famous. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a joy to come here and hang out with you today, this
Yes.
afternoon. So you have a great rest of your day. And when they take the books out of the schools or the libraries, buy the books for your children.
Yes, ma'am.
We cannot be erased. We won't be erased. And happy Women's History Month.
Well, happy Women's History Month to you as well. And thank you. Bless me on today.
Oh,
Enjoy the rest of your day.